Anyway, let's do the news.
It's another kind of ache, I'm sure.
You bet.
Are we taking a break or are we going?
Let's do a little news.
All right.
Can we, Fred?
Let's break and then...
Really?
Whatever you want.
No, we're asking you.
Left. We have one break left.
So let's do 2 stories and then break.
They will break.
That's fair enough.
People don't want us to go away. They hate when we go away.
True.
Boxer Tommy Morrison came out yesterday, had a press conference. He admits now that he is HIV positive after a second test has come back positive for the HIV virus. He was first alerted when he was tested prior to a boxing match in Nevada. After hearing that bad news, he rushed home and got a second test on his own, and that test came out the exact same way.
Think this will put a crimp in his sex life?
Here is Tommy Morrison, a very regretful Tommy Morrison, explaining himself.
Does he cry?
Well, let's listen. First press conference.
All right, here we go. This will remind everyone to practice safe sex.
Well, he's going to be an advocate now.
Great. Yeah, a little late is right.
He can't help
There
himself.
was a certain point in time in my life that I lived a very permissive,
Let me just say something here. Any guy who talks like that can't beat up black guys in the ring. Thank you.
reckless lifestyle. I knew the HIV virus was something that anyone could get, but I also believe that the chances were very, very slim.
Yeah.
Well,
he's making it clear he's heterosexual.
Right.
Yeah.
He's saying, I got it from my wild ways.
Yeah.
But they weren't that wild.
Yeah, right. They were wild, but not that wild. Because every guy I know still thinks Magic Johnson's a homo because they don't want to believe. They're like, hey, man,
yeah,
you know
then
that.
You've got to think, well, it could happen to me.
Right.
And that's what Tommy Morrison says. It could happen to you.
That's why I tell Ralph, because like,
Ralph is crazy.
He should wear rubber.
Ralph is out of his mind.
You know, and stupid Ralph, you can call him a homo all you want. He was over at the Cypress Hill concert last night. He almost got laid.
All I know is that just like Tommy Morrison, one day when Ralph gets caught, he's going to be just like this. I'm so sorry I did all that stuff,
right.
and I didn't listen.
I'm so jealous of him. He went over to the Cypress Hill concert last night. He's telling me. And he said there was some hot chick. He said there were tons of hot chicks there. All smoking.
All high.
All high. And I don't know, she was dressed in like one of those... Hey, douchebag, come in here and tell everyone what she was wearing. Robin wants to know about your sex life.
I have to know about everybody's sex life. I don't have one of my own.
Yeah, here.
I'm the only one who's going to live through this whole thing.
You and me. Oh, he went out?
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah,
gone to get the girl. So anyway, let's just listen to more Tommy Morrison.
It doesn't matter if you live in a drug-infested ghettos in New York City or if you live on a ranch in Jay, Oklahoma. This is something that can jump up and bite you no matter where you're at.
Bite you in the ass.
Yep, got him. Oh, Jack.
I still think he's probably in denial, because he's healthy now and everything, so you almost feel like there's nothing wrong with me.
Well, but he's thinking now, like when it's so public, your life changes anyway.
Yeah.
Because everybody who's looking at you knows you have the virus.
I know. It's weird.
It's not even like you can say, I'm healthy now, I can still live the way I did.
Right. Now everybody knows. And everyone's looking at you like...
So here he goes.
We somehow seem to treat sex as some kind of social activity rather than a monogamous expression of love.
Hey, don't talk about me. Talk about yourself.
I hope that
I do.
I can serve as a warning that living this lifestyle can only lead to one thing.
Your voice cracking.
And that's misery.
Yeah? Try monogamy. That's misery, too.
There is no happiness.
There is no happiness. Either road is bad.
Yeah,
he's like,
keeps on.
I should have been monogamous. Yeah, I'm monogamous.
I think you're crying.
Yeah, right. My voice cracks every goddamn day of my life.
How do you think you got this ring?
Yeah. Want to hear some more, Tommy Morrison?
Yeah.
See me as an individual that had the opportunity to be a role model and blew it.
Right.
Blew it with irresponsible, irrational, immature decisions. A decision that one day could cost me my life.
Oh, boy, is he regretful now.
Yeah.
And now he says he's got to call everybody he ever fought with. Or he's telling them right now, I guess he's making this statement that, you know, hey, go out and get yourself tested if I even breathed in your direction.
I don't know how I got it. I don't know, and it's really not important. I think there's very few people out there that really give a crap how I got it. It's what I do from this point on.
I care. I love stuff like that.
Well, what he's saying is anybody he's ever had sex with and anybody he's ever fought with should be tested now. Because he doesn't know when he got it.
He sounds horny already.
Now he's going to be monogamous.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Not a very happy moment for
no, it's not.
Tommy Morrison.
Let's take a break, Ron. We'll come back and do the rest of the news.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle. The Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Man, Jackie's party really heating up.
Yeah?
Celebrity packed. John Stamos, Tom Arnold, and Cypress Hill all going to be there.
Wow.
Yeah. Everybody wants a party with Jackie. What?
What about our Saturday Night Live pals? Are they coming?
Who,
David Spade and...
David Spade? I don't know. We invited him, but...
The big fat guy?
And,
Chris, I don't...
And Norm MacDonald?
Chris Farley, that's what he said.
I don't know. Well, maybe he'll bring those guys.
Well, it'll be interesting for me to check in on Monday to see what the guest list really was like.
Well, Lonnie, over at Scores has a real hard-on for celebrities. He likes when I bring the celebrities.
Is that right?
Yes, that's why I'm doing it. I could care less if they're there. Well, it takes away more money from me.
I know. You don't like to share.
And I don't even... You know what? If John Stamos sits around me like a girl and bugs me, I'm going to throw his ass right out. I swear I will.
But of course he will.
Why would
No, he won't. When the Spin Doctors came, they were cool. They didn't bother me. And when Chuck Norris came, I don't think Chuck Norris and I exchanged one word.
John's not going for the women. He said that he dreams about hanging out with you.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Jackie, he's hanging out with you. You're in charge of keeping...
I'm sorry. I'm being treated special today.
I'm not feeling very well, so could we go on? Because I don't...
Are you with that diarrhea again? What is going on with your health? Jesus Christ, I can't do a show anymore. What is wrong? Were you in the ladies' room just now? Did you have an accident?
Eat some cheese.
Eat some cheese. That'll bind you. What do you have, diarrhea? Seriously? All right, go ahead. Jesus Christ, Robin, not here on the air.
Oh.
You're supposed to present an image on the air.
We're supposed to be off the show already. I'd be fine if...
All right, wrap it up. Go ahead. It's up to you now.
The coma cop I was talking to you about yesterday who had to go into surgery, he came out of surgery. They think he's still okay because he's not talking yet.
Yeah.
Because they kept him on a breathing tube. So he had a tube down his throat and couldn't vocalize.
I think Fred has one of those.
That's his problem. But he was able to clench hands on command and respond with his eyes, you know, if they told him to blink or something like that. So they're hoping that this guy who's been in a coma for 7.5 years and woke up 3 days ago and started talking will continue to be able to talk once this is all over. He had to be operated on yesterday because they have an accumulation of fluid in his lungs.
I have that.
They say that he talked almost nonstop for like 18 hours.
Oh, yeah.
That he did, you know, just ignoring people when they said you better rest now.
Wow.
He just wanted to talk.
No kidding.
And now the doctors are backing off the claim that he was ever in a coma.
What?
They are saying he was in a prolonged vegetative state. And yet remained conscious.
Why do you think they're backing off that?
Because very few people come out of a coma.
And they don't want to give people false hope.
A lot of times also, you know, they let people die in comas. You know, like they talk to the family and say, look, this is it. They're not going to do this again. So they're calling what he had a vegetative state. They also say that he was conscious and at times could respond with his eyes. You know, like if they said, you know, like move your eyes around if you understand what I'm saying, and then he'd move his eyes around or something.
Right.
So
even when he was supposedly in this coma.
Speaking. Yeah, they were saying it was like there was some kind of electrical breakdown between him being able to actually open his eyes and respond.
You're saying between the synapse and the there was a breakdown.
There was a break between the two synapses.
I see.
They weren't making that leap.
That leap means the whole thing. That's the difference between life and death. The whole leap.
He wasn't making that leap.
Anybody know that who studied the sciences? Holy mackerel.
So anyway, and then all of a sudden, now they don't have any explanation for why all of a sudden he is leaping.
Maybe he was tired. And he couldn't leap.
For 7.5 years.
Put him in a room next to Christopher Reeve.
So anyway, now they're, I guess, very happy. He's been improving steadily in terms of his medical condition, and we'll have to see how it is with his physical condition after they, get over this medical setback. Here is his brother, Dennis Dockery, to respond as to how this makes him feel, what he thinks of this whole thing.
Call it a miracle if you want to call it a miracle. Call it what you want to. This is a touch of God's hand coming out on us. There's no doubt about that.
So they're all very, very pleased. They even say that his brother could name people. He gave the names of his horses. And the man who saved his life after he was shot has been struggling with this concept that he did the wrong thing for 7 years.
And now he feels good.
And now he feels okay. This has vindicated him in saving this guy's life. So it's been a good thing all around for everybody.
Remember when I saved that guy's life who tried to jump off the bridge?
Yes.
I've been struggling with that decision ever since.
You think you did the wrong thing?
One never knows.
Oh, you're terrible.
No, of course I did the right thing. But anyway, the guy came out of the coma. Here's what he said.
I never get sore testicles.
Believe it or not.
He's got a deep voice, too.
Yes, he was on Broadway.
Meanwhile, in New Hampshire, I guess there are 8 Republicans vying for the nomination to run for president for their party. They all debated each other last evening, courtesy of CNN and somebody else.
Did you see the debates?
I heard a little bit about it. I didn't see them.
That's right, you had the diarrhea. I forgot. Too busy.
So let's listen in on a little bit of what happened. Here's Lamar Alexander, the man who is now pulling up to Steve Forbes and about to take over 3rd place.
Let me ask you a question.
In the polling.
Don't you think these hillbillies, like in New Hampshire and Iowa, are a little scary? That like every week they change completely?
Well, what's interesting to me is that yesterday there was a poll, today there's a poll, and the results are different.
And they're completely different.
Yeah.
All right, so now Lamar Alexander's, and you know what's going to be. They're all just going to vote for Bob Dole anyway.
Well, we'll see.
Right.
They're going to vote for Bob Dole or Pat Buchanan. I don't know which.
And then after that, it's all over. Everyone drops out, and that's the end of it.
So here is Lamar Alexander attacking Bob Dole because he started a negative ad campaign in New Hampshire.
Senator Dole, you're better than your negative ads. Why don't you pull them off? Why don't we talk about new ideas and our future? That's the way to beat Bill Clinton. That's the way to elect the best first president of the next century.
My name is Bob. I like when Norm Macdonald does Bob Dole. Bob Dole didn't do any negative campaigning, Lamar.
Here's Bob Dole's response.
Lamar, I didn't know about negative advertising, but I saw you do it against Pete Wilson. You ran the first negative ad in this state, and I guess maybe I thought it was art since you did it, if I at least spelled out your record.
And here is Lamar Alexander telling Bob Dole he's just too old to go sit out the election.
All right. Now we're getting down to it. Can you call him his bitch?
Bob, we respect you, but you're not the man to have in that debate with Mr. Clinton and not the man to be the first president of the next century. It's time for new leadership. It's time to move on. I would like to be that new leader and lead us into the next century, asking less from Washington and more from ourselves.
I would have been more direct. I would have been like, hey, Bob, no offense, man. It's time to start digging that hole.
They're so nice about it.
Yeah, they're civil. I need to run.
Meanwhile, Pat Buchanan is also in the race, and here he is attacking Bob Dole for negative ads as well.
Holy mackerel.
Because Larry Pratt is a devout Christian.
No, wrong one.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I know what that's about. Okay.
I am sorry.
If I'm an extremist,
which you are
you pirating my ideas and parroting my rhetoric? Where'd you get that idea for the cultural war for the soul of America, my friend? Where'd you get these other ideas about corporate greed?
No one knew about corporate greed.
He's claiming that Bob Dole has ripped him off.
Really?
And that he's trying to run on his rhetoric.
Police.
Because he's coming up in the polls. Meanwhile, Pat Buchanan got into some trouble yesterday because of a campaign aide. They claim in some I guess it was the Anti-Defamation League who uncovered this information.
The Jews.
Yes.
Yes.
That Larry Pratt, a key aide in the Pat Buchanan campaign, spoke before a white supremacist group who calls blacks mud people and has a very anti-Semitic strain running through it. So
you're saying he's like most of America?
Well, he spoke in front of the group. He claims that he's just a guy who's heavily into gun control, or not into gun control, into, the ability to own guns. And, he might speak anywhere. And that he has no white supremacist attitudes. He is not opposed to Jews or blacks or anybody else. But because he might damage the Buchanan campaign, he stepped aside yesterday to fight these allegations on his own and not to hurt Buchanan's campaign. Here is Pat Buchanan defending his friend Larry Pratt.
Okay, we have that? We got the guy. Oh, you got the guy, Pratt? Well, let me hear that.
Hurry up, white people.
All right,
wake up.
That's him addressing the crowd.
All right, here is Pat Buchanan.
Because Larry Pratt is a devout Christian. He's being attacked because he supports me. He's being attacked because he's defended Second Amendment rights his whole life. And that's why they're going after him. And I would urge the gun owners of New Hampshire and America to stand with Larry Pratt and stand with me.
All right.
So Larry Pratt off to fight his own battles somewhere. Also in the news, they're still continuing the Whitewater investigation in Washington. Senator D'Amato's committee is continuing their investigation. And yesterday they got a little upset because another aide from the Clinton administration held on to some very explosive notes until now. And they're just finding out about these entries into a diary or some kind of a journal which say that both President Clinton and Hillary were opposed to selecting a counsel, a special counsel, to investigate this whole Whitewater thing and, what kind of pressure they might have brought to bear to try to prevent this investigation. So here is Senator Alphonse D'Amato and Christopher Dodd arguing about whether, because the guy was writing in very explicit language in his diary. I guess there were some curse words in it. And it seemed that Christopher Dodd, anyway, that Alphonse D'Amato was having the guy read these curse words over and over again, and that bothered him. So he was trying to stop it. Here are the two senators going at each other.
If it's something he wants to argue against, then let him argue against it and tell us what was his understanding of... No, he hasn't.
He's given you his best recollection.
No, this is not a matter of
recollection. The chair doesn't like it. I understand that, but that's his recollection.
No, wait. We don't have
counsel
to...
has a
we don't have
bizarre
to
fascination with the language of this.
No, I think the fascination is that it was brought up in such strong terms, so adamantly conveyed, that he took it down verbatim.
Senator Al's a pit bull. In fact, Senator Al's pit bull ran away because Al was too ferocious. But I'll tell you something. Al will put everyone in jail.
He's going to keep on.
He's going to keep going.
I'll be the only one not in jail.
I'll be the only one not in jail. Al's threatening to put me in jail. I got to tell you, but Senator Al, he's going after him.
He's like a dog who's got your pant leg.
But Senator Al's right. Look what he has exposed. Forget about Whitewater and all that. It shows that these people never learned from Nixon. If there is an investigation, give them everything, or destroy everything.
Yeah, really?
This whole idea, and he's right. This whole idea of people trickling out information is what
it gives the impression that something's
guilt.
being hidden.
That's right. And what else are they holding back? So he has to keep investigating.
They have prolonged this investigation.
I'm glad I'm on Senator Al's side. You got to choose your side.
Want him on your case.
Please, Christ.
Ooh, boy.
I'd rather kick a pit bull in the nuts.
Jesus.
Cato Kalin is continuing his deposition.
I want you to think about something.
What?
We got Senator Al D'Amato elected this time around.
Yes.
And Clinton ought to think about that. As I asked him for help on the FCC. He wouldn't even be going through this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would
That's
have supported.
a possibility.
I could make a call to Al and ask him to back off, but I'm not gonna.
But you're not calling anyone.
No.
Kato Kalin, back in the limelight again.
This scumbag. Don't bring up that name. Call him something else, because if you say it, I won't even be able to get... You'll never go make your diarrhea. This kid, Kato Kalin...
All of a sudden, he knows stuff.
Yeah. I told you during that trial, this guy, when they asked him, how would you explain Mr. Simpson's relationship with Nicole Brown? You know what he said? He went, they seem to get along, okay. Excuse me, Mr. Kalin, what did you say? They seem to get along.
They had an okay relationship.
They were okay, okay. I mean, this guy sucks. And Hollywood is running around with him. Like Charlie Sheen's going to parties with this guy, Kato. I mean, why would you honor this? Because Larry King's inviting him to weddings. I mean, that's 2 people died. And this guy, now all of a sudden there's on tape, Kato saying he threatened her with the scissors or...
Nicole said she's going to be killed with scissors, and she actually told him, OJ's going to kill me and get away with it.
That sounds like an okay relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So when Marsha Clark...
in the court, he said that OJ seemed okay the night that Nicole was murdered. On the tape, he says that OJ was upset.
And I had him on the phone, this Kato, and I said, hey, Kato, man, why don't you go back down to the court and tell the judge you knew more, you're intimidated, or you're afraid to open your mouth. Be a man. You don't understand everything. Are you coming to Los Angeles? What? Are you coming? Because I could explain everything. I was like, I'm not coming to Los Angeles, and if I do, I'm not coming to talk to you. I'm not Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, the sex machine.
Well, he's a married man now, they say. He's grown up and calmed down.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, one of the lawyers in the case, John Kelly, who's representing the families of the victims, says that Koto.
That's right. Say Koto, or else if you say Kato, I'll go nuts.
His testimony
Coco
is interesting.
He looks like a Coco. Cuckoo. Say cuckoo, not...
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
Testimony is interesting.
I'm cuckoo.
Here's John Kelly.
All right, call him Cuckoo from now on. Cuckoo Kalin. Then I'll be all right. All right.
I think he's added significant additional details that are going to be very helpful to us, and I understand from Mr. Simpson's general demeanor he wasn't too happy about it.
OJ's a little upset. He came to see what Kato had to say. I told you the other day that Cuckoo's had to say.
Thank you.
OJ was not attending the depositions. He wasn't sitting in when anyone else was interviewed. He seemed to have a standoff attitude about these things. He came when he was deposed,
right,
but he hasn't attended any other time.
Except for Cuckoo.
When Cuckoo was called,
right, OJ
was there.
Cuckoo.
And now he seems to be very upset about what
we got a problem.
I told you he was muttering it to himself the other day. They had to tell him to stop making all those comments.
What the hell does that mean?
I have my rights.
Just imagine this. You go through 9 months of labor. You finally have a baby. You know, you get those pains. Oh, you go through 9 months of pregnancy, and then you finally start getting those pains pains that are close to death. And you struggle, and you finally have a baby. Baby's born, they take it, they put it in the little nursery, or wherever they put it in South America.
And it's got 8 heads.
Stop it. No, the baby's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then when you say, all right, bring me my baby, they go to look for it, it's not there.
Wow. Where is it?
For 2 years, this baby disappeared, was missing. Nobody knew where it was. Nobody could tell what happened to it. And a couple of days ago, the baby was returned.
2 years later.
2 years old now.
They probably didn't like it.
No. What happened was back in 1994, a woman who had had a miscarriage in the hospital snuck into the nursery
and took a baby
and took it home and decided to raise it as her own.
Right. And 2 years later, she realized it was hard work.
No, she was still into this whole thing. 2 years later, she was living her life like a normal human being. She had a new boyfriend. They were, I guess, going to get married, and the boyfriend wanted to adopt the baby so that he could be the actual father. And that's when he discovered this woman didn't have a birth certificate for the baby.
Oh, Robin.
And he went to the police, and then she confessed.
Oh, good man.
Tattletale. She confessed that she had taken the
Where was this?
Because down in South America somewhere. So, actually, South Africa, this was in Johannesburg.
I mean, I don't know how to do South Africa.
Go back to South America.
South America.
We're doing South America.
South Africa.
Where's my baby?
That's not South Africa.
First word.
Wow, that's some story, Robin. That's very touching.
Harry Parzigian, the man who is accused of selling drugs to Carol O'Connor's son, Hugh.
Got a role in a sitcom, I believe.
Hugh, who shot himself last March. Apparently despondent over some marital problems he was having. Well, Carol O'Connor got very upset about the fact that his son committed suicide, turned in this drug dealer, and has been accusing him of being the cause of all of his son's problems. Well, yesterday, Parzigian was sentenced to 1 year in county jail.
Yeah, well. So usually you don't sentence these guys. O'Connor kept up to, look at
that everybody should turn in every drug dealer because they're the cause.
That's not going to stop drug addiction. I hate to break Carol. I know Carol O'Connor's brokenhearted and you can't blame him, but, it's just not going to stop drug addiction.
And what kind of sentence is that anyway? 1 year, so what?
Simplistic.
And what about these drug sentences? One guy gets life in prison. Another guy gets a year in county jail.
Yeah, well, it depends on how much coke you're talking about, if they're dealers. There's all kinds of laws.
This guy was supposed to be a dealer.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how big a deal. Who knows?
You're talking about that guy, Gary Vennon, who wouldn't even have his hands on any cocaine.
It's because he lived in Michigan, and then some governor came up with a life sentence for this kid.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Let's see. Anything else I want to talk to you about today?
Depends on how your diarrhea is doing.
I'm feeling okay right now.
Wow.
Jim Neighbors went. Jim Neighbors 2 years ago got a liver transplant.
Golly! That Jim Neighbors?
Yes, that same guy. And he went to UCLA's medical center yesterday and went to, I guess, this room where a bunch of people are waiting for livers to talk to them.
I got one, but you'll probably drop dead before you can get one.
Surprise.
I didn't have much of a shot at it when I got mine. I didn't know where I was going to make it or not, and it really got down to the wire. I had about a week left by the time they did find an organ.
Yeah, I got one.
And when I look around the room here, it's so joyous. It brings tears to my eyes.
What's so joyous? They're waiting for livers.
He's got one.
Yeah.
So joyous. I look around the room and realize how fortunate I am and how unfortunate
all of
you are.
guys in the line.
Yeah. Actually, you're all ahead of me, but I'm famous.
So anyway, yes, Jim Neighbors doing very well after his liver transplant, and now he's become an advocate of organ donation.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
That usually happens. Well,
I understand that another person who got a liver transplant, Larry Hagman, is getting back together with the old people from Dallas. They're going to do a new TV
oh, thank God.
based on that TV show. The Boston Red Sox and their first baseman, Mo Vaughn.
Move on.
Mo Vaughn.
Mo Vaughn. Is that a black guy? What was the name of this here baby? Mo Vaughn. Mo Vaughn. I'm staying.
Mom back.
Mom back.
No, you stop.
Come on back.
Mo Vaughn.
Mo Vaughn.
And the Boston Red Sox have agreed on a 3-year contract worth $18 million. So there you have. That's a great payday.
I knew that was a good name.
$6 million a year.
What's the difference between a white cow and a black cow?
What's the difference between a white cow and a black cow? What?
A white cow goes moo, moo, and a black cow goes moo out the way.
What is his problem?
Oh, geez.
Is that on one of your albums?
No.
It is, huh? There you go.
Don't bite out.
He's delirious.
You were looking at me.
All right, thank you.
Governor Christie.
That's what's going on in his head.
Yeah.
Police.
Moo out the way.
Move out of the way. Like a third grader. Look at him. Loves it.
Oh, gosh.
Stupid.
That is...
How old are you now? 48?
48.
Yeah.
Going on 3.
Governor Christie Todd Whitman is in the going into the hospital today to undergo surgery to remove built-up scar tissue and bone spurs, pinching her rotator cuff.
Got any jokes for that, Jackie?
Yeah, does this bring up a joke?
Hey.
Major wants to know fire with a torn rotator cuff.
They say the procedure should take 45 to 75 minutes. It'll be an outpatient procedure, meaning the governor will not have to stay in the hospital overnight. And the governor will then undergo physical therapy probably for 6 to 8 weeks to restore strength, mobility, and function to her shoulder.
Excellent.
We wish that she
a speedy
comes
recovery
through that perfectly well and recovers quickly.
That's right.
And in London, they're opening the first gay and lesbian shopping center.
Oh, come on. Why? What is that all about?
A guy named Terry King was once ejected from a women's clothing store because he asked to try on a sarong. So now...
Wow, this will teach them.
He's going to open a gay and lesbian shopping center.
Fantastic. What's it called, Queerland? Hey, you know, I'm for that. I believe that gays need to do that.
They need to do what?
Have their own businesses and have special places.
They need to have their own businesses, but their own shopping center?
Yes.
They said this is not about sex.
They need their own country.
This is about creating an atmosphere in which gays and lesbians can feel comfortable.
I would go there. Some of the stores, JC Homos.
There'll be dry cleaners there that won't bat an eyelid if somebody wants to bring in a dress for alterations and that somebody happens to be a man.
Our butts dry cleaners.
Florists who won't bat an eyelid if a woman is sending flowers to another woman. They're also trying to recruit lesbians and gays to work in the shops, but they are an equal opportunity employer. So there.
Attention, Blooming Fairies. Blooming Fairies shoppers. I think it's good. I think it's a good idea. I got no problem with that. Everybody do what they want. Listen, no one's hurting anybody. All right.
You should be able to do that anywhere you go.
Got to be tolerant.
And apparently there's some kind of a problem with the Ultimate Fighting Championship that's supposed to go on.
Yeah, the only problem with it is there's not enough of it. I love that.
I don't know exactly. Oh, it's tonight the Ultimate Fighting Championship is supposed to happen, but Cablevision, I guess that's out on Long Island.
Yeah. Tell me they're banning it.
Allowing people to have it.
Yeah, what are they? The Gestapo out there? They won't give you any of the E-channel. I mean, what are they doing out there, Cablevision? They're not supposed to cast judgment. But it's a pay-per-view thing.
The only people on Long Island, I guess, who are going to get to see it are those with some kind of a satellite dish of their own, because Cablevision is refusing to carry.
I'm putting in a satellite. I made the decision, man. Screw it. I
don't know why. If something's not against the law, and people can choose or choose not to have it piped into their home, which is what pay-per-view is.
I love to fight without gloves and just beat each other's ass.
It's only for the audience who wants it.
Right. We like it. A lot of people like it.
A lot of people refer to this stuff as human cockfighting, but, you know,
hey, what's wrong with that?
They want to do it and somebody wants to watch it. What's the big deal?
I like cockfighting. Like put cockfighting on TV. I'll watch that.
No, they won't put well, I disagree with cockfighting.
Me too.
Because the cocks don't have a choice.
Right, a cock doesn't have a choice, but a human does.
That's right.
How many times have I said a cock is stupid?
And how many times have people said...
A lot of stupid cocks.
Never mind.
A lot of cockfighting at that homo mall building in England. All right, Robin, come on.
That's what's happening.
You go do your diarrhea.
That's what's happening.
Good for you. And, Robin, I'll see you next Tuesday as we celebrate President's Day on Monday.
That's right. We will be observing President's Day.
And Jackie Penhouse, Joke Page Martling, I want to get your hysterical 2-hour video, but how do I do it? How do I get Stump the Joke Man? Well, here's how you do it. $15, $4 shipping and handling. Jokeland special. Buy two, get one free. All you have to do is call 1-800-323-KING. Friday night, February 23rd, Jackie at the new Catch a Rising Star, formerly the Funny Bone on South Street in Philadelphia. the Jokeland's web address, and Sergeant Pecker, where he does a lot of those cow jokes, 516-922-WINE.
You hear more of those moo jokes.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, King Norris, what's your name again? Fred's band, at Jay Mallory's in Clawson, New Jersey. Come see Steve the Gorilla Gorillo performing in Grandma Sylvia's funeral at the Soho Playhouse Wednesday through Sunday. Tom Arnold, Julie Arnold hosting Saturday Night Live this week.
I think Tom will be doing it by himself, but Julie was here, and we thank her for that.
Cypress Hill today at Tower Records, Broadway and 4th at 4:30 p.m., signing their new CD. And tonight, they'll be at Roseland. And finally, the most important plug of all, Scott the Engineer this Saturday for dinner and dancing at Gianna's in Sayreville, New Jersey. All right, Robin, I'll see you Tuesday.